glasses everywhere. That's not gonna be fun when I'm taking the airplane. Gosh, waiting now for the bus. We went through the gate and we're on our way home now, so we should be safe. The bus now, we're going to the airplane. Oh. So. Getting in the airport. I'm going to film now. I'm sitting at the
government recommends you to wear a face mask over nose mask for the entire flight. Everyone, both passengers and crew, can decide for themselves when to wear.
Here's another shop to buy things. Perfume, bags, some toys. Hey guys, welcome to Salmati Vlog again, where I post videos for you guys about Tagalog, Bisaya, Ilonggo, about my daily life, my activities, and also my girlfriend about her daily life and activities in Turkey or Kuwait, me from out of Belgium. So, last video I posted about my vacation in Croatia. Now, I will recap about everything I filmed there, and especially about the Colosseum and all the beautiful places you saw during that video. So, let's jump right into it, guys. So, first part that you saw was about the part where I really went up in a beautiful, beautiful city. The beautiful city of CROATIA. There is a different, special story about a saint, a female saint. I think I forgot the name, but it was something like Elizabeth or something with an A. And the story goes that she had a punishment together with other people, and she had to fight against lions with her bare hand. The lions, they kill really everybody of the people that were chosen to fight them. Besides the one girl, let's call her now Elizabeth. I need to search what was the real name, but I think it was that. Then, only her they did not kill. They kept her alive. They didn't even touch her at all. They just feast on the bones of the other ones and they let her live. The people thought it was a miracle. But yet, the girl still died because she was punished for bad deeds like stealing, murder, like that. All the people that were punished for that, they went to the lions. But she did not die. So instead, they hang her. They hang her and she died. After this happened, they still not saw her as a saint. They just thought, wow, this is so special. But then, the girl, when she died, when they put her grave, they wanted to move the grave. But they couldn't, even with the strongest horses they used. They could not move the grave up the hill. Instead, she had to wait and remain down the hill, where the village was built upon. Then, she appeared as a ghost to one farmer boy. And she said to him, You, my boy, you will carry me up this hill with your cows. So, the boy took his cows and brought them to the grave of the girl. And once they started pulling, it went smooth and easily. The grave just pulled like that up the hill. And then they thought, whoa, this really is a miracle. And since then, this girl, she's a saint. And then, the place where they bury her, upon the hill, around that, they built a church. The church you saw in my last video, where the grave was, that I touched with my bare hand, because they say when you believe in God and you touch that grave, you can do one wish and it will come true. So I did put my hand on there, and of course I wished a good video for you guys, and that all you guys stay healthy and safe always, because that's the most important to me. Because what would I be without you guys, of course. But so as I showed in the video, then aside this church, they built also a whole village around this mountain, and that's the village that we went to visit in the first place. Then you see in the village there are so many windows in all those houses, because there are so many small rooms in the houses. Why is this? And it's not like in the other houses, in other places in the country where there are like just some windows. It's because all the people fled to that place when there was invasion by the Turkish army. That part of the country is like the only part that remained solid and away from them, safe. because it was like in the little part of the Italian colonization, and the army of the troops of the Turkish people, the Turkish Empire, they did not touch. So they all fled there, but there were then so many people that they had to house fest, and then they built a house upon house. That's why there are so large houses and with so many windows, because of small rooms that the people stayed in. Then, after I went to that place, we went to a small village in between. I forgot the name, it's not so known. But we went to eat there, local food. All the local food that they have, the special restaurant, and they cannot use any ingredient that's from the market, international. They can only use food that they planted themselves. And cows or pigs, meat that they farmed themselves. The only thing they can give and present to their customers in that restaurant, it was water. Water is the only thing they can present from international places or other places in the country, like wine, the alcohol that they make. Then the foods, they have to really produce it themselves. Then after that we went to Pula. It's one of the main cities of Croatia, where I came in the first place from the airport. But besides the airport, there's also a beautiful city built through the ages, and one of the most beautiful places there that I showed you in the video is the amphitheater of Pula. It's really the 6th, they're not sure it was the 6th or the 7th, but something like that, biggest amphitheater in the whole world. The biggest one, of course, is the Colosseum in Rome. Everybody knows that one. But it was really such a good, remained, like intact amphitheater. So we went there, it was an amazing view, and then they explained to us. Some soldier guy dressed up in soldier costume, like I showed in the video before, showed how the people looked back then, the soldiers, what sword they wore, and what helmet, and what armor. The armor this guy was wearing, it was 12 kilo. The helmet alone, it was 2 kilo. So it must have been so heavy to wear during combat or during really patrioting, during the battles in the arena. So that place, there was not really a place where they kept lions or tigers, but local animals like bears, wolves, like that. And then they let the people, gladiators, battle them in a battle of life or death. And if they succeed, they're heroes, and they have to battle again later. But they're really local heroes. And if they die like a hero. And then there was a small hole that people that are injured badly or dead, get through. If you succeed, I showed in the video, you go to the big gate, you're like the hero. Not only gladiators, but Americans assume to be only females in this amphitheater, not only males, so no males fought there, but only females to them. The guy that I had was this the Great. He thought that like also males probably have fought there, but who knows? Maybe only females, maybe males too, because in that time the females really were the bosses in the house. Like they had so much to say. They are the stronghold of the family. Let's be honest, guys. We both know who's still the bosses in the house, huh? So that's no surprise. But as you know, then also men who murdered, or females who murdered or stole or raped, they had to go fight in that amphitheater. But instead of with weapons like the real fighters, they had to fight by bare hand, and of course it was a lost cause, and they would always lose and die against a bear or a wolf. So they just cried, and they really or tried to run, but they always died. So that's the sad part, but maybe they deserve it, maybe they don't. That's up to you guys. I will not decide about it. I went also down in the dungeons of it, where there are like really a lot of cups, like I don't know how to say it in English, but really a lot, where they kept in the olives oil for drinking, and they were really expensive. So check that part out for sure also in my previous video. But that's what we went to visit then. We also went through the city, and showed places where they've built houses upon remains of the Colosseum, because the people when the Colosseum finished, because it's from the Romans, in the Romanian Empire, when they left and they were defeated, people took parts of the amphitheater to build places in the city. And I showed you a tower, or like some really big poles, where those are really built from the stones from the Colosseum. That's why the Colosseum did not remain fully intact. You see there were parts that are gone, but it's compared to most Colosseums that are in the world, still a very beautiful one. That's what I want to tell about the excursion. The hotel itself, I assume you guys enjoyed it almost as much as I did being there. It was really a beautiful place, and if you go there for nature, I would really recommend it, that you go there. If you go there for entertainment, then it's not culture related, like for the Colosseum, I would not really recommend it, because there's not that much places to go party in a bar or something. I wouldn't say it's for young people, more for in your old day when you want to visit something, or you want to enjoy really nature, be free like that. But for the rest, beautiful country, sweet people, kind people, and remember, the women are the boss.